Hi guys! Aoi desu.
Camila desu. VK Onesan desu.
The extension of K-pop's influence over the past decade is undeniable. With its idols that artist perfection, the Hallyu or the Korean wave has become one of the biggest recent pop culture phenomena.
However, in the sea of highly trained fabricated talents, artists without contracts with large agencies end up excluded from this hype. That said, music styles outside the mainstream are overshadowed.
Heavy rock and metal are styles rarely seen, so in this scenario, it is to see that Visual Kei doesn't have much space. However, even so, there are bands that prefer keeping their fighting instead of being pruned by a contract. Today we are bringing to you South Korean Visual Kei Bands.
But wait, before we start, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow our social media, Twitter and Instagram /VKOnesan, and click on the little bell to get all the notifications. And now, first band, please.
MADMANS Spirit. And start with the band that probably is the most famous non-Japanese Visual Kei band of the month. It's impossible talking about Korean Visual Kei without mentioning MADMANS Spirit. Formed in 2010 as a personal project by the vocalist and leader Kyu-ho Lee, the band has Park and Joo-ho on guitars, Gon on bass, and Yo-air on drums for live performance. Kyu-ho defines MADMANS Spirit music as depressed suicide of black cat pop, and is strongly influenced by Jiren Gray and X-Japan.
Void. Formed in 2018, the band Void currently consists in 3 official members: the guitarist Robin and the bassist Bi Soo-hyun. Pardon for my Korean. During an interview to a website after the release of the first single, the band gave us some highlights about the difficulties of being an artist who just wants to express his own essence in the kingdom of K-pop. Korean labels and agencies rarely want this kind of artists. What we're doing over here is a dying genre.
This band with a name that we can't pronounce. We are not sure when this band was formed, but the first work was released in 2014. The band consists of Joo-ho on vocals, Kyu-ho on guitar, Gon on bass, and Sang-yeon on drums. Yes, if you have good memory, you probably remember some of those names from the first band of this video. Almost all members also belong to MADMANS Spirit. Actually, these 2 bands can be called sister bands with very similar concepts but different nuances. We particularly used to call it Miss Lamen Shop. Yeah, because we can't pronounce the name of the band, so we created one.
Yes, Miss Lamen Shop. Roar. Roar was a band that debuted in 2015 with Toa on vocals, Robin and Tora on guitars, Riel on bass and Mormod on drums, focusing on the live visual arts triad. They used to promote as the first Visual Kei band of South Korea, even though we know about some older bands like Angel Hearts, for example. The current status of Roar is active, although they have very reduced activities and almost no recent releases. We don't even have information about the current formation, so
And of course, there are bands that do not officially declare themselves Visual Kei but have obvious relations with it, like Eve. This veteran K-rock band was formed in 1997 and consists of Kim Son on vocals, G Gorilla on backing vocals and keyboard, Park Woong on guitars, and Kim Gun on bass. This band is especially known among Visual Kei fans because of their collaboration with the band Dojo on the production of the album Fusion. At that time, Eve's vocalist replaced Hayato's vocals due to his throat problems.
tracks. In 2004, SM Entertainment debuted their first rock band. At that time, the band was called The Tracks and was produced by no other than Mr. Yoshiki Random Adventures Hayashi. You know him very well. During this time, visually and audibly speaking, the band was very similar to the third generation bands. But after the drummer Rose left in 2006, they got under a long hiatus and came back in a completely different style in 2010.
So that's it. Thanks for watching our video today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, click on the little bell to get all the notifications, and follow us on the social medias too. /Wikionesan on Twitter and Instagram account. And please, please, talk about our existence to all of your friends. Aoi deshita.
Camila でした。VK お姉さんでした。バイバイ。
Bye bye.